Welcome back, Alpha Strikers, to the Harley Quinn and the Gotham Girls set review. This will be the uncommons, and here we go. George, take us away.
All right, number 17, Harley Quinn. Keywords, which is going to be my personal favorite, starting off with this one, bombshells.
Right
yes,
off the top.
That's right. I get to start with Bombshell Harley. Other keyword, Gotham City. Could be fun. Real name, Harleen Quinzel. Her trait, Bombshell. When Harley Quinn makes an attack targeting an opposing character, give her a bombshell token. Free. If she has 2 action tokens, remove 2 bombshell tokens, then make a close attack. Now remember, you have to have 2 action tokens before you can cash that in.
Yeah, so we all kind of misplayed that when we first were playing with it in sealed. I can't remember who caught it. It might have been Mike.
I think it was Mike.
I think Mike was doing it, and the guy he was playing against caught
Pointed out. Yeah.
But either way, it was pointed out, so we were like, oh, good to know for next time. All right. She has a special move power for her first 2 clicks, and her move power is a 12.
Jeez.
Yes, a 12. Here's why. Charge and flight ability. She doesn't have this flight symbol, but she has the flight ability.
And as we know in the Cerebros chat we talk about, you can still carry with the flight ability and be carried, which is super important.
Because it's not the symbol.
It's not the symbol.
So you can have fun with that one.
Yep.
And she gets Quake, first 2 clicks with 10 attack, 17 super senses, and Perplex for first 3 clicks. And so she's pretty, she's pretty decent. So if you decide you want to push her, that bombshell can kind of help you out for a free attack. You don't get any of the special powers or abilities. You just get the attack. So 2 damage either way.
I mean, you can still perplex up her damage. That'll follow through.
No,
Or her
Perplex still
attack.
work?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure there are bombshells with Empower, so that could be cool.
There is a bombshell.
Batgirl, which we'll get to her later.
And then the last 4 clicks for move ability, she gets Flurry, so with 9 movements and then 8 movements. Clicks 3 and 4, she gets Precision Strike, Combat Reflexes, and then the last 3 clicks she gets Outwit. Her last 2 attack clicks is Poison, so that could be fun. She's also 75 points, no special team abilities, but she's got the Bombshell keyword, so that's always going to be fun.
And I've actually heard from one of my locals who actually read these books. She has Gotham City keyword, but according to that book, she's not actually in Gotham.
Maybe it's just because, like, continuity. She started out and got Arkham, which is part of Gotham.
Yeah,
so.
I would imagine something like that. I haven't read
Since
the books.
she was a doctor in
Gotham original, so it kind of
Yeah.
makes sense.
I want to read those books.
Yeah.
I hear they're actually really good. So, overall, yeah, it's a good piece. Have you had any experience with her or played against her?
I
Or,
played her.
yeah, did you like her? She's fun.
She's like a 6 out of 10.
That's fair.
If you want, I'll rate all the bombshells
No,
on a scale of 1.
all the bombs.
But
If
there's,
you want to, it's
there's
fine.
10 bombshells, so on a scale of 1 to 10, she's like number 6.
Oh, so you're going like, actually, your number 1 will be somebody, she's your 6th favorite out of 10?
Oh,
or
no.
different scale? Okay.
Okay, so we'll say one is, if we're doing it that way, then she's number 4.
So she's, of the 10, she's your 4th favorite.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
When it comes to,
Playability and stuff like that, she's
Yes.
even higher.
she's
So
4.
6 out of 10? Or 4 out of 10?
4 out of 10.
Oh.
Like, she's number 4. And like, just the bombshells in general, I love the sculpts. They're
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with any of the sculpts.
I will say, if you guys go to a venue and play an event where you can play all the bombshells or a good number of them, you will by far have the prettiest team on the field. Like if a bystander comes over and sees what the heck you're doing and says, "What are all those?" you might get them into Heroclix
And,
just on these.
Just to point out, we've played 2 sealed games with Harley. We did one on opening night at our local venue, and then we did WK. Both times, George pulled 3 bombshells in 1 pack.
Yep.
Both times.
Bombshells are my thing. I just like the style of the bombshells because the classic 40s and 50s, pin-up style in the planes for the bombers and stuff like that. So it just makes sense.
Welcome back. We just had to cut. Eric's dead, so it's just me and George. He
Thanks,
coughed
guys.
himself to death.
Thanks, guys. Lung came out.
There's his ghost.
All right, moving right along. Number 18. Oh, I'm so happy I got this one. All right. You okay, Colin? That sound.
I agree with Colin. Yeah.
So, number 18. Poison Ivy. Bombshells. Scientist. Oh, Ivy, you're going to hang out with Spider-Man one of these days just because you can.
Scientist.
Scientist. Together.
Honestly, because she was a redhead.
He does have a thing for the redheads.
Mary Jane, come on now.
Alright, so she also has the bombshell trait. George just covered it, so we won't cover it again in this video. But she has a cool movement power on the first 3 clicks of her 50-point dial. Oh, it's so solid for 50 points. Called Plant Power. Mind Control. When Poison Ivy uses it, she has 2 lightning bolts. And after resolutions, she may remove up to 2 bombshell tokens to give an equal number of action tokens to her hit targets. So guys, this is actually kind of a cool interaction with her.
It says after resolutions.
After resolutions, right. So when you make the attack, you only get 1 bombshell token for the initial attack.
One's all you need.
But if you you need 2.
No, you only need 1. With her, who gives a crap?
That's right, it's up to 2.
You only need 1 with her.
But if you are willing to push once, or later in turns build up, you can then use it to control 2 dudes, do their actions, and then give them 2 tokens. That's ridiculously good. And she has a 6 range, so it's not terrible. There are ways to give her more. I laughed at the idea of a Stormbreaker on this lady, just to give her that 8 range and
give her that energy explosion if she needs it.
And
just
then
why
Quake.
not?
So she always has 2 damage the whole dial.
For 50 points.
For 60 with the hammer.
Well, yeah, but still.
It requires
and she's got an 11 attack.
Topped out.
I just
She's
got happy now.
an 11
in good ways.
attack.
Yeah.
For 50 points and mind control.
And then the best part is the shape change super sensitive. So she's got 2 rollouts the entire freaking dial. Now, I really wish she had sidestep to kind of move her around better, but like I said, guys, the bombshells have some carriers to kind of position her around the board and get her to that turret location where she can start mind controlling and going crazy. Also, bombshells theme team. So theme team probably she's not doing much from wherever else she is. Not that she already has Zatanna, who we'll get to later with her craziness, but late dial she has just in-cap with sidestep and still shape change super senses. I played her on my first steel team for the release day. She took 1 click of damage the whole game because I pushed her. Other than that, they never targeted or hit her because they didn't she was a threat. But she did more damage. She made Prometheus hit their team harder than he hit me. It was the best thing ever. Because he picked up his values up for me. And I got the value plus.
And you hit the mind control on him?
Every time. Every time, dude. 7 or better, just bam. Got it.
But it is possible to play the bombshells with some of the different objects from the floor set. I did that just this past Wednesday.
You're not limited by just using them. You can equip them, whatever you want. They are solid figures, you guys. So check them out. I love all the bombshells, period.
She's my number 1.
She's your number 1.
She's my number 1.
She's like my number 2.
All right, I got Bud. 19A.
Of the hyena squad.
He is animal. He is animal.
Animal.
His real name is Bud. He's got a trait and a damage ability. His trait is, come here, boys. During force construction, Bud gains the keywords of characters on that starting force named Harley Quinn. Sidestep, but only if a friendly character named Harley Quinn is moved this turn.
You could make him a bombshell.
Yep.
I just thought about that.
And he doesn't gain the keywords of a Harley Quinn. He gains the keywords of all Harley Quinns.
That's a huge...
Of characters on that
Every single Harley Quinn you play, he gets their keywords. You know
Black
who else
Lantern,
you can...
Red Lantern.
You know who else you can make a bombshell? Prime Superman from Superman and Wonder Woman. If he's played with a character that can use mind control or named Poison Ivy, he gains all keywords.
He does. The Uncommon Prime will get a bombshell Superman.
You can make that Superman a bombshell. Because why not?
Why not?
Same team prop. Boop.
Anyway, back on topic. So,
forgot about that.
Bud can just have 1,800 keywords, because the Harleys in this set all have every keyword on the planet.
Keyword choices.
And then he's got a damage power. Probability control, but only during your opponent's turn. He's 25.0 range, No move and attack other than that sidestep if a character named Harley Quinn has moved. Which, if you play a Harley Quinn that has sidestep, guess what? He gets to use sidestep because she moved.
And a lot of them have either, sidestep, running shot, or charge, or hypersonic, right? So, I mean, only the common one doesn't have a movement for an attack.
If you've got a team full of Harleys and they move, can he just sidestep?
No, it's just you can only use sidestep once because sidestep is free. Yeah. So you can only activate that free once per turn.
Yeah. Just want to make sure, because someone out there would probably try and do it. I know I would probably try and do it. Hey, sidestep him all over the board.
Play 5 Harleys and sidestep him 10 squares.
You can still carry the Bud and then sidestep. That's something you can also do as well.
He's got 10 attack, then 9 attack. He's 3 clicks deep. He's got blades this whole time, and he's got the probability thing the whole time with 2 damage. And he's got super senses with 16 defense this whole time. 25 points, way better than Lou in my opinion. Mountain's better than Lou in my opinion.
So guys, help me out with this real quick. So he has prob on opposing turns only, right?
Yes.
So if he gains the keywords of your Harleys, if he's on your team and not attacking, can he theme team prob on your turn?
Because he gained the keyword during force construction.
I know, but the whole thing is you can't use theme team prob if you already have prob control. Because his is situational, would that matter?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I didn't even know that was a thing because I've had people have a character that has probability control use a theme team prob.
They may have changed it. I'll put a ruling up in the video when I get through the thing, but I'm pretty sure you can't either have used prob control or something else to that effect, or have it on your dial. I can't remember. It's changed on me since I know it last, but I will check.
Okay.
But that could be a thing, though. If it is true that he can still use prob on your turn with theme team probs, it would be really, really good. So.
All right. I get Lou, his brother. Animal keyword, 25 points. And it has, real name is Lou. It has a trait and a attack ability. It's trait. Let's see. Same ones with this Bud, so we won't go over that one again. But his attack. Stench as bad as his bite. Poison. When Lou uses it, you may give him an action token. If you do, he deals penetrating damage when using poison this turn. So he has no movement ability, 7 movement all through his dial, 10 attack with that ability, combat reflexes of 16 with 2 damage with shape change. That's right. This one has shape change with penetrating poison.
You seem excited.
I just thought of something stupid.
Well, we can't wait to hear about it.
So 25 points, no significant things, so it can get the same abilities as Bud. So yeah. Bombshell Lou and Bombshell Bud.
So basically we've covered, George, that we can do 50 points of Bud and Lou with any amount of Harleys and make something unique. Now, Colin's been giddy over here for a
I just thought of something stupid.
What's the combo?
It's not stupid good, but it's stupid.
Okay, let's hear it.
You play Bombshell Harley with Bud and Lou.
Yes.
Okay.
Bud and Lou both get Bombshell keywords.
Yes.
Sure.
You play Bombshell Poison Ivy.
Yes.
And then you add Prime Superman, who gets Bombshell because of Ivy. It's a 265 point team.
Yeah.
Leaves you with exactly 35 points for a full teleporter.
If you want to play a teleporter. Sure.
Superman's 100 points.
That's good Collins.
He gets pretty good Collins for 100 points.
Nightwing comes to mind.
I mean, that Superman's not great because he's got 10-3 with super strength and hypersonic. Hypersonic is worthless with super strength now.
But he does get the +1s if you do a certain thing. I can't remember, it's been so long, but he does get +1s to his values. So if you roll a certain dice roll or something.
So that's a thing.
Yeah.
And you start looking
could
to this
be
teleporter.
Fun. I don't think it would be good necessarily against a lot of the meta stuff, but it would definitely be fun.
It'd be a fun team.
You'd roll up with that and be like, yeah, I have a theme team, and everybody would look at you and be like, wait, what? What?
2 bombshells and a bunch of other stuff. Yeah, all those Colin capabilities too.
I need to find my teleporter.
Plus Bud and Lou, if they get sidestep after she moves, they can sidestep Colin Adam. Colin about lost it right there.
That's so dumb!
Or, I mean, the
Is there an
Colossal Atom? Yeah, there's 2 atoms. There's a
Yeah, the 25-point Atom
and the
from
Joker's
Wild that's got 10-3 combat expert.
I need to see if I have that ID card.
And then, of course, there's Colossal Atom if you want to for 15 points. Or Colossal Miss Marvel on the Miss Marvel ID card for 15 points, where she is. So, yeah, there's just options there, guys. This could be a lot of fun.
Colossal Wonder Woman?
Yeah.
For
yeah.
20?
Well,
or 25?
No, because she's Skyscraper Wonder Woman, but she died in Prince, though. I'm not sure she is.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
That
would be cool.
That would be cool.
Just
tune in, we find out.
Yeah, I'll put in a subtext in that one, guys. All right, so is it my turn? Yep. My turn, right? Yep. Oh, wait, look at this.
Oh, another bombshell.
So, number 20, Catwoman, the Bombshell. Yeah. Bombshell keyword, Gotham City. I also like this one a lot. She has a little more niche utility. You have to kind of play her just right. But once again, guys, there are a ton of carriers on the Bombshell team to maneuver pieces around. We'll get to those as we go along.
There's 4.
Yeah, out of the
4
10,
out of 10,
which is not bad. It carries most of the team. And you can't play all of them on a low point team, but you can pick and choose.
All 10 Bombshells together is 810 points. Because Wizkiz is a troll. Or you play Supergirl at her lower point value, and it's 780. And you're 20 points short.
Yeah, just play 2 Carnages, you're fine.
That breaks your theme team.
I don't care. I have 2 Carnages. What are you going to do?
You have 1 Carnage. The other one is George's.
I don't have 2. If you're playing 2 Carnages, I mean. I have 2 Carnages. Hit a Bombshell. I dare you. That's what you say.
You don't have 2 Carnages. You have 1.
You're saying if you had 2
If you had 2 Carnages.
That's not what you said.
Colin.
You said you had 1.
I am speaking in the personage of the person who has 2 Carnages. That's what I was trying to do.
Personage?
Yes.
Persona.
Whatever. Don't word me right now. We're having fun with this.
I am having fun.
Anyways, guys. Bombshell trait. We've already read it before. You know what it does. It's really, really good. Okay. She does have improvement through hindering, which is actually kind of helpful. So
I hope none of the figures we looked at before.
There's not a ton of those. There's not a ton of those. We're fine.
I looked over.
I just threw my hat.
Do you want to go get your hat?
I mean, it's right here. Okay. Get
up. So, for a grand total of 55 points, you get a character with 3 range, 6 speed, ignores hindering, which is helpful because she's got stealth, 10 attack, precision strike, and a 17 defense with a special power called More Secretive Than You Can Imagine. Super Senses. When Catwoman uses it, before rolling the d6, she can remove the 2 Bombshell tokens to increase the result by 1 for each token removed. So, as she is attacking characters, she's gaining Bombshell tokens, which can help her Super Senses increase and almost never be hit. You know, she only has 10 attack with Outwit, so she can at least outwit any kind of modifiers like ESD or close combat or combat reflexes, so she can keep the defense down and make that hit for 2 damage. But on the retaliation, if she has at least 1, you can remove the 1 to get a 4, 5, or 6 on your Super Senses. And if they have Precision Strike, you can get at least a 5 and a 6 back, which isn't terrible. Down dial, she gets Blades, Claws, Fangs, and Perplex. So it kind of helps out with that 10-9 attack she's packing. And more Super Senses. She's just agile. She's going to try to evade every attack you throw at her. Only a 33% chance most of the time, but hey, it's there. I love a character that has Outwit Perplexes because you either have counter powers or up values for whoever's doing the main attack that turn. Have you guys played with Miss Catwoman?
I have played with Catwoman twice now. This past Wednesday for our event and then at the WKO. It's hard to wind her up to get the 2 Bombshell tokens because if you want her to be, you know, your Outwitter, I mean, she's only got it for 2 clicks, so you got to kind of pick and choose how you want to do it. So I just kind of mainly kept her for her Outwit, but if I was within 3 squares of someone, then yeah, I'd make an attempt to make a range attack against them. I mean, that way you can still at least get a token.
Yeah, the 3 range is helpful.
Yeah, but it just takes a while to kind of get her up to the 2. It just depends on how you want to play her.
Colin, where's she on your scales?
I haven't actually played her. I've only played against her. She's real slow. The 3 range hurts her. The Outwit having a minimum 6 is good. I think she falls at about 7, 8.
In your top 10 likable
ones?
In
my top 10.
All right.
She's number 8. All right. Next up on the list, we got number 21. It's a Scandal Savage, which, as I said in the unboxing, I initially thought it was a typo on
Vandal Savage.
HC Realms' part for Vandal Savage. I was wrong. Anyway, she's got the Legion of Assassins, the Secret Six, the Assassin, and the Martial Artist keywords.
Amazing keywords.
I mean, League of Assassins kind of blows. There's not a whole lot to work with in that keyword.
They haven't made a ton.
You've got Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah, Ra's al Ghul. There was one more in that set who had it too. What's her name? Joker's Wild. Oh my gosh.
Katana.
Does she have like regular Assassin's keyword?
Yeah, she's got the generic Assassin. It would be weird to give him League of Assassin, but not Assassin.
I know for sure there was 2 League of Assassins in that set.
I'm pretty sure it was Katana.
But I'll double check.
I'm pretty sure it was Katana. Anyway, so she's got the only 6 of us trait. Since we haven't read it this time, I'll read it for you guys. It's Stealth, but only if your force has 3 or more characters. Ignores hindering terrain if you have 5 or more characters. And modify all combat values by +1, but only if your force has exactly 6 characters. As we said before, it's really good if you work it right.
Yep.
She's got another trait, Trained by My Father, who I'm assuming is Vandal Savage?
Yes.
Probably?
Yes.
Probably?
Most likely.
Probably.
Might be an uncle.
Do you guys know the brother or sister? I don't know. They're savages.
I don't know. You never know. You never know. Free action, or just free, which is a free action wording.
Get with the times.
You gotta save that black ink, guys. Whew. Choose combat reflexes or exploit weakness. Scandal Savage can use the chosen power until your next turn. She's got a pretty great dial for 50 points. 4 range, 1 lightning bolt.
I forgot she has range.
She's got sidestep, 11 attack with precision strike. She's got willpower for 4 clicks. And close combat expert on her ow, hiccups. She's got close combat expert and outwit alternating between clicks. But she's got an 11 attack, drops to a 10. She's pretty solid. Her last click, she's got regen. And you get that, if you got that 6 characters, giving her a 12-3 with combat expert, that's going to be hard hitting right there.
And you can choose to use exploit 3. Or if they have any reducers, just use the close combat expert and go crazy with it.
And pick combat reflexes, and then you go, okay, try and hit me back. I've got a 19 defense.
20 with 6 people.
20 with 6 people.
Yeah.
Ouch.
That's not a fun one to play against.
Not against close.
I got her in my first sealed, and I loved her to death. She was amazing. Did so much damage. At first she had the range, but mid-game on my last game of the night where I went 3-0 that night, I was able to shoot a mercenary out of the sky. Like, down low, up high, shot her and killed her. It was great. So, George, you played any Scandal Savage in your life?
I have not yet.
She is amazing. She's quite good.
You. Not you. He's pretty good.
All right. Number 22, Mad Harriet. Apocalypse. Female Furies. Not furries. Sorry. Assassin.
I mean, she's kind of furry.
A little bit. Does have the Superman enemy ability.
Because, female furies.
Yes. 0 range and has a trait and attack ability. And since we haven't gone over this video, Will of Apocalypse. When Mad Harriet hits until your next turn, she has protected, outwit, opposing perplex, exploit weakness, and penetrating psychic blast. That sounds kind of grody.
Ignore the dogs.
And her attack ability, Power Spikes, Blades, Claws, Fangs. When Mad Harriet uses it and the D6 result is 1 or 2, she deals penetrating damage. 3 or 4, after resolutions, give the target an action token. So
what's the downside of this blade?
Rolling a 5 or 6.
Yeah.
You do 5 or 6 damage?
Wow.
I don't call that a downside.
Probably rolling a 3. That's the biggest downside, is rolling a 3.
Because she has a 3, right? Oh, she has a 2.
No, I'm saying rolling a 3 is probably the worst case scenario.
3 damage with the token?
Because depending on who you're attacking.
It depends on the character, sure. But
You're giving them an action
you could
token.
be only doing 1 damage.
But 1 token's
still
better
doing
than...
a token.
But if it's a piece that's going to come and kick you in the face next turn.
Or if you're dealing with a character that has invincible, rolling that 1 or 2 will totally just kill her.
Yeah, if they have invincible, you're kind of like, well, that sucks.
So don't get a 1 or 2 if they got invincible. But her movement ability, she has leap climb, goes from a 10 down to an 8. She's got the special attack ability for first 3 clicks. Then she just goes down to Blade's Claws. And first 3 clicks for defense is combat reflexes, 17, 17, 16, with no damage ability. Then you really don't need it because of her first blades. And she's indom, so that's always nice, too.
Considering she has the leap climb the entire dial. Yeah. Throw her into the fight there and just say, okay, I'm right here. I have reflexes. I jumped all the way here. Next turn, I'm going to blade you because I have willpower.
And the last 2 for damage, she has Battle Fury.
So, shape change, goodbye.
Bye, Scarecrow.
Yeah, seriously though, right?
And you can't range me. Nanner.
This is a figure I have not had the pleasure of playing, unfortunately. Have you?
I have not. I mean, I haven't really looked at the keywords, but there seem to be some, fun abilities in there.
I mean, female Fury's team for 50 points, that's not terrible.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, the willpower alone makes up, is fantastic for her only being 50 points.
And then the Superman enemy, if you're next to people that she can outwit. So even if someone carries her and then they both outwit, that's pretty good. Keeps them there.
I have not played her either.
I need to try her out. I probably will sometime soon here, maybe in a battle box or something like that.
It's your turn, yes.
Alright.
I don't know why you're struggling with this so
I'm
hard.
Uh-oh, you get Prime.
Yay!
Alright. Number 23A.
This piece
Big
is so good.
Barda. Yeah,
She's so good.
This is a sealed bomb. This is the cable of the set, like to call, but she's an uncommon instead of a common. She's got real name Barda, trait Will of Apocalypse, which you just covered, so we're good. So George got that. Then her damage power for the first 3 clicks of her dial is called Granny's Pride and Joy.
Granny Goodness is who that's referencing.
Duh.
You never know who
if they didn't know.
I wouldn't have known.
Leadership. When Big Barda uses it and succeeds, choose Empower or Enhancement. She can use Chosen Power this turn. So she basically gets a buddy modifier, I like to call him, as she plays on. So, I mean, 125 point leadership gives you an automatic 4th action, even though I think a 300 point game she's eating up most of your team. Most pretty much 50 point characters. Could come in handy. Because there is a ton, as you guys have seen so far. But her dial is just amazing. She's got running shot 10 speed, 11 attack with Pensai, 17, a little low, but hey, hindering's a thing.
And it's invincible.
Invincible, so she can take a hit, and then her 4 damage with that leadership.
Oh, running shot, 4 damage Pensai.
She's so good.
Super good. And if she does get hit, she goes into charge, super strength with invulnerability, and then down into flurry, super strength. So knockback's a thing, guys. She can hit you and then push you around, off cliffs, whatever, into walls, and toughness. She has reached the entire dial, Superman enemy. I wish she had flight, but there's a character in the set who is a much better taxi for these guys. So, overall, good figure. I played her. I loved her. I've killed her myself with Joker. It's pretty fun. She has to hit to get that protect. That's the problem she has, but the 11 tech is good.
I mean, she blows people up if she hits them.
Yeah, if she does hit you, it's going to hurt really bad. And the sealed guys, this is I would consider a sealed staple for sure. And in constructed format, probably won't see a lot of meta play, but in fun, casual formats, I'd pick her up for a female Furies team.
If she had flight, you might see her.
Right.
Because leadership is huge in meta. 4 damage, 11 Pensai is going to be
usually what you
huge.
want.
Yeah, the Superman enemy.
Willpower. Superman enemies would depend
on your team build.
On your team.
Yeah.
But
like if you have calculator to pick it up and everything.
Right. Overall, great figure. I dig her.
I played her in our WKO seal and I loved playing her. She did real good.
Did some work for you.
She did real good. She do goo.
She do goo.
Alright, that leaves me with the 23B, the Prime Big Barda. And she's got Apocalypse, Birds of Prey, and Justice League. I think she's the only Birds of Prey we got in the set.
I think she is the only Birds of Prey in this whole set, which I was really bummed about. I really wanted a Black Canary and Dove, to be honest.
Didn't we get some in the Joker set? Possibly?
I don't think so.
The last time... When was the last time we got Birds of Prey?
Batman and Batman.
Was there one in Trinity War?
I have to look.
I think... Because wasn't there a Black Canary in Trinity War?
No.
Or back in that era?
There was a OP kit that was a Birds of Prey. That was the one that had the running shot pulse wave. That was the ID card Colin for a little while.
For the 3 months that was in rotation with each other.
Well, it's because Nova was better than her, and so she was the replacement for Nova when he rotated.
Well, then she rotated shortly after.
Yeah.
All right, so back on topic. Her real name is Barda Free. She's got a She has flight, and she has a move ability called Personal Boom Tube. It's phasing teleport, and when she uses it, after resolutions, you may roll a d6. If the result is greater than the number of squares moved, make an attack. So if you move 5 squares and roll 6, boom, free attack.
Right. It's a very situational cable, in a sense.
Yeah. And she's got a special damage power. It's coordinated attack. It's empower, but instead affects friendly characters within 3 squares.
And this has been ruled officially by WizKids that she can empower herself.
It has been officially ruled.
Yup.
She is friendly to herself. So that gives her a 10 movement with phasing teleport, 11 attack with super strength, 18 invincible, and 4 damage. 5 damage if you're making close combat attacks.
And if you're hitting with a heavy object, because she's phasing...
7!
Yeah.
Roadhouse.
Take it. She's got the JLA team ability, which is plus... It's the same as Avengers, right? So +1 to your move.
While moving.
And... They took away. That doesn't count against your action total. She's 100 points, 8 clicks deep. She goes from invincible to impervious to toughness. They skipped invuln in there. She gets Pensai on her 3rd and 4th click, and then no special attack, but she gets combat expert, close combat expert. And she drops to a 9 attack in the end, but she's still got a 3 or 4 damage. She never drops below a 3 her entire dial.
And this will mitigate her attack value easy, because her damage is a 3 and a 4.
So you just put it in your attack. Go to an 11. Yeah. She is not Indom.
Nope.
Downside. But overall, she's pretty dang good for...
She's what, 100 points?
100 points solid, yeah.
If I had to pick between her and Kirk DePaul, though, I think I'd pick Kirk DePaul.
Well, with her, even though she doesn't have willpower or indom, put her with someone that's got leadership that's a higher points.
Yeah.
That action
or keyword, she's a Justice League, right?
Yep.
Yeah, there's JL leadership out there.
Yeah,
Superman usually has it.
Well, it depends on the Superman you get.
Yeah, there are.
There's not a whole
move the
lot
token.
anymore.
Go again, Barda. Go play.
Pass it on over.
Ooh, number 24, Scarecrow, Arkham Asylum, Sinestro Corps, and Scientist. He has 85 points, no special team abilities, but he's got a very fun-looking dial. Trait. Real name, Jonathan Crane.
Because,
Big surprise.
Important.
And his trait, Fear, Distilled, Perplex, but only to modify combat value -1. When Scarecrow uses it, calculate the target's defense. If it is 15 or less after resolutions, deal the target 1 penetrating damage.
That's pretty cool.
I had someone kill my Lou using that.
Oh.
Because Lou has a printed 16.
Oh.
-1 gives him a 15.
And this is actually the first ability I've seen where the power tells you to calculate a value like that.
But you've got, for Lou, he's got super senses.
That wouldn't matter.
Wouldn't matter.
It's not an attack, it's just
attack.
1 penetrating damage.
You just say, oh,
But
you have a 16 printed.
After resolutions.
Yeah, but he's not being targeted by anything. You can't
Oh.
super sense perplex. That would be fun, though, if you
Okay.
could.
Yeah.
I see it now. And first click, he gets running shot with 9 movement, attack 11 damage with Pensai, 17 defense with ESD, 3 damage. So, he can fly, carry people, pretty rounded.
Which Arkham Asylum doesn't have a ton of flyers. That's kind of big. It's
Yeah.
a taxi.
Well, Sinestro Corps, so that's what helps.
Right.
That's big, too.
The flyer ring. Yeah.
And then clicks 2 and 3, he gets Force Blast, so if they're sitting adjacent to you, just want them to go away, roll your d6 and have fun. Then he drops down to a 10 attack, 17 defense still. Clicks 4, he gets his running shot back, still precision strike, no, penetrating psychic blast, sorry, with 9 attack, 17 willpower. So this is where he can become a little bit more versatile. Not that he's not already.
No, he's pretty solid. As
The last 2 clicks, he gets mind control with 7 movement, 9 attack for the last 2 with poison, with 16 defense, still willpower. So he's not going to go down without a fight his last 3 clicks.
And that 3 damage on the tail end, too. That's pretty impressive, actually. But
Yeah.
it gives you options. Either mind control him for their own damage, or he does good damage as well.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen him played. I haven't played him yet, but
I really want to play him.
could be fun.
That perplex stacks with other perplexes.
Yep.
So if you're playing an asylum doctor, you use the asylum doctor's perplex first and then his, because you calculate directly after using his.
So if they're setting it as 17 defense.
Yeah, she perplexes him down, then he perplexes him down. Pink.
Same thing goes with the other, the Prime Harley we'll get to later.
Mm.
That's a nasty combo right there. Because of what she does.
Oh yeah.
The only thing that will stop that penetrating damage is invincible.
Yeah, basically. Other options. All right. So we're up to number 25, Hive Commander. 40 points. I was blown away by this generic uncommon for Hive. I am so stoked that Hive is halfway decent. He also has Armor and Soldier. So there you go. Lots of options.
Soldier.
Soldier.
Who has Soldier, Eric?
I don't know.
Who's huge in the metagame that has Soldier?
I don't know.
Who's huge in the metagame right now that has
General Lane?
Nope.
But he is one, and that's Outwit with Superman enemy.
Who is a huge figure in the meta right now? Nope.
Yeah.
I really have no idea.
Captain America. Huge figure in the meta right now.
Which Captain America?
Sam Cap.
Oh, Sam Cap.
She has
That
Soldier.
one. Sorry, there's like 15 dozen Captain Americas in this. I'll have
The only one that's big in the metagame. Literally the only one big in the metagame. The rest of them you never see. Except maybe Old Man Cap.
And why does this matter?
40-point leadership for her.
Yeah, General Lane's 40 points too.
With another fun thing, he flies.
Yeah, he does fly so she can carry her around.
Oh, he's got running shot.
He's got running
That
shot.
gives him a 6 running shot
square running
with
shot.
5 range.
Yep.
Don't
So,
overlook this guy,
No,
Eric.
This guy, I'm telling you,
Stop
this guy is...
disregarding him.
I am not. This guy's amazing.
Saying General Lane's better than him? What's wrong with him?
Would you hold on for review a figure here, dang it. So, guys, for 40 points, you get 5 range, running shot pen side with 10 attack, 17 toughness with 2 damage leadership. This guy can leadership everyone on the Hive, Armor, and Soldier keyword bracket, which Colin had to go on a little tangent about Sam Cap, because he has the biggest man crush.
So
on
it's
this
not
lady.
a man crush. She's a lady.
Biggest lady crush on a plastic figure.
There you go.
He hugs her at night.
I mean, I did things to George's, so.
I appreciate it.
But even still, this means he can leadership the Hive leader of the set and sealed, Queen Bee, for 40 freaking points. So if you get a Queen Bee and her, and even one Hive trooper, that's a fun little just part of your team. It's not even your whole team.
I'm going to say it's not even 200
No.
points.
Yeah.
Hey, one of my boosters at home, I think I've got a Queen Bee and a Hive Commander in the same hole.
I played against one, and it was freaking terrifying. I'm like, holy crap, this is good together. That's only 150 points. For one of these and a Queen Bee, we'll get to her later, but that's really freaking good. And then late Dal, he's got enhancement, and she shoots a lot, so she can make her stronger, and
She doesn't actually shoot, though.
she's got mind control, and she has range.
But she doesn't, she
But
doesn't
also,
do damage.
He also has the enhancement, who can make the Hive troopers do the energy explosion, or just 2 damage with the enhancement. So
Does enhancement work on energy explosion?
it does not. 'Cause
That's
it's always
right. I didn't
instead.
think so.
I wish it did, too. Believe me, that'd be freaking cool.
I actually really wanted to do this piece too. It's number 26. It's Dr. Harleen Quinzel. Whatever. She has the Arkham Asylum and Scientist keywords. Big surprise, she was a psychiatrist before she went insane.
Yep.
Her real name, you guessed it, Harleen Quinzel.
Got her doctorate and everything.
She's got a trait. I don't know what came over me. Friendly characters named the Joker have power. Give an adjacent friendly character named Dr. Harleen Quinzel any action at no cost. It's not a great way to do it unless she's on her last click, and then it's stupid to do that to her.
Or her second click, honestly, in my opinion. The support is pretty baller, too.
This is true. She's got a special damage ability called I See, so you're the real victim here. It's Perplex, but only to target opposing characters. And Outwit, but only to target the target of her Perplex this turn, and only if it's 100 points or less. So it's pretty much the same as what the Asylum Doctor did, except she gets 100 points instead of 50 points. Way more versatile. She's also double the point value, though. Yeah. She's 40 points. But she's also 7 clicks deep for 40 points.
Jeez.
And there's a fancy little thing that I discovered that happens with her dial. So if you read her card in order with the way her powers come out, it reads, on click 1, she has, hello, my name is Dr. Quinzel. I will be your therapist. And it's willpower. And then her special damage ability, I see, so you're the real victim here. Her second click, she gets defend and support. And the defend is, I see, so it's you who's the real victim here. Very similar to her damage abilities wording, but defend instead. And then support is worded, I really shouldn't be taking things from the infirmary for patients. So she's stealing medical supplies for the Joker. And then she goes to enhancement and energy shield deflection. Energy shield deflection says, stay behind your trusted Dr. Harley, sweetie. She's ready to take a bullet for him. The enhancement is, the world is a harsh place, but I'll help you out. Click 4, she gets sidestep and close combat expert. It's, where's the thing? There it is. I know how to read. They'll have to go through me. Getting more and more defensive of him, isn't she? And then the close combat expert is, did you say hit him with the hammer? she's pulling out the hammer here, guys.
She's getting the hammer, guys.
Click 5, she has charge and exploit. Charge is hands off him. And exploit is, I stabbed him for you, sweetie. She,
So we go from hammer time to stabby time.
It's a spiral. Her last click 6. Remember, she's 40 points and she's got 6 clicks. Is Flurry and Blades Claws. And it's Flurry, no one touches my puddin' but me. Yep. And Blades, just like you told me to. It's a very cool thing that I discovered when I was looking at her.
It's a story.
The card and her dial and her card show her slowly losing her mind as she deals with the Joker.
Progressing.
And him slowly turning her into his little toy.
Yep.
That's the only way to describe what he does to her.
Yeah, poor Harley.
I thought that was fascinating. But the fact that she goes from 0 damage, perplex, outwit, willpower to flurry blades.
With a consistent 17.
17 defense the entire time. The fact that she has flurry blades, though, with 9 attack, if she's on her last click, there's very high chances she's against somebody already.
Yeah.
And guess what? You have a Joker on your team. Power action. She gets any action at no cost. Guess what? Flurry.
Yep.
No cost.
No cost.
Guess what? You can Blades while flurrying.
Yep.
Guess what? Now give her an action token. Blades flurry again. You have a potential of doing 24 damage with her.
If you
with a 40-point character, you can do 24 damage in one turn.
It's super conditional, but yeah, it's a thing.
Wow.
It can throw somebody off guard for reals, though.
Wow.
You could kill literally any piece in the game with her.
Sans
one turn.
Sans reducers and other shenanigans. But
Impervious is the only thing you have to worry about them actually avoiding the attack.
Unless
shape change super senses.
Unless you've got a person that outwits that impervious, then you can just straight through.
Joker
usually has outwit.
Common Joker masterminds damage to her. Common Joker power actions. Then she gets to make the flurry.
There's some play here, guys. Colin has seen the light.
That's 120 points.
Yeah.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! Have fun with
I'll
that,
make this
Jim.
pencil disappear.
That piece is she's gonna be good. She's gonna be good. Especially if she's with a Joker.
Click number 27, Duchess. Apocalypse, Female Furies, Suicide Squad, Soldier. Real name, Lanisha. Lashina, I apologize. It's been one of those days. And she has the Suicide Squad team ability. Let's see. She's got...
I don't think we've read that one yet. This video.
The Suicide
Squad.
Team ability. Sorry, he said team ability.
Team ability. Haven't gotten to the traits yet. She has
My
two
bad.
traits. First trait, left or dead, back for revenge. Free. Replace Duchess with number 56, Lashina.
Whatever you want.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, basically, anytime on her whole dial, you go straight to Lashina, but it has to be on the same click number. It's assumed that's what the ruling is, so... Yeah.
It doesn't say.
I know.
But that's what
it's how it
the
should
ruling
be.
will be.
They're just cutting the words down.
That's fair.
Gotta save that black ink.
All right. Second trait. What part of Suicide Squad didn't you get? Understand. So we haven't read this one yet. When Duchess is KO'd, reduce your action total by 1, minimum 1, until the end of your next turn. All right. So that's not too bad. And then she has a fun, handy-dandy attack ability for her first 3 clicks called Explosive Ordnance. Energy Explosion. When Duchess uses it, after action resolved, she can use Smoke Cloud at no cost. Oh, that could be fun. So to start off with, she gets, running shot 10, attack 10, 18 defense with toughness, and 3 damage. She's got a range of 6 with 1 lightning bolt. Wow.
Solid.
Solid.
Yep. And then click 2, she gets sidestep, movement of 9, 10 attack, 17 defense, 3 damage with perplex. So, that perplex is going to help. I'll just boost up my defense next turn or something.
Or boost my attack.
And click 3, she gets running shot again with 9, 10 attack, 17 defense with ESD with 3 damage perplex. All right. Last 3 clicks, she gets...
a lot.
Yeah. She does. Last 3 clicks for movement, she gets sidestep with a movement of 8. And then click 4, she gets 10 attack with Smoke Cloud, 17 defense with ESD, 2 damage, range combat expert.
And basically finishes out the whole rest of the dial with lower stats.
Lower stats, yep.
Just drops and drops.
Drops to 16.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
She's taking damage, she's getting weaker. I kind of envision her special attack power like a bazooka launcher. And then as she shoots, the smoke drops on them. And she can kind of create her own smoke cloud around her and the team.
Or like the explosion happens and then the smoke
around
it.
So if you've got someone that needs hindering for their, just
defense.
hide.
Or you put it in their spot. What's her range? 6?
6?
Yeah, you put it in their area. They have to now hinder themselves out of it.
It's about 75 points. Yeah, rounded.
And I think Lashina
and
is
being
also
able to
75
pop out
points.
Lashina, she'll be later, but solid.
I haven't played her yet.
I have not either.
10 attack for 4 clicks is pretty good.
I'm digging all the keywords though. The Apocalypse, Female Fury, Suicide Squad, and Soldier. That's all just good teams build.
She doesn't have the Will of Apocalypse trait like all the other female Furies.
But Lashina does. So when she turns into her, she gets it.
Makes sense.
Okay, moving right along. Number 28, Renee Montoya. Gotham City, Detective, and Police. So there's that police key we were looking for.
Woo.
Real name, Renee Montoya. Trait. With all the evidence I got, you are finished. When Renee Montoya uses the police team ability and no other characters are using it, damage dealt from the attacker can't be reduced below 1. She basically gives you a precision strike on your attack. That's really good. So -1 to their defense or -2?
It's
-1.
It's -2 with Commissioner Gordon.
Gordon.
If he's the only one using the police team ability.
So not bad there. And then she also has a really good dial for 50 points, 6 range, 7 speed stealth, 10 attack, 17 toughness, and 2 damage with perplex. So not only is she helping you by reducing their defense down and giving you a basically precision strike, she gives you a perplex.
Can up your attacker damage.
Yep, to do even more.
Or your defense,
solid.
if that's what you want.
Same thing for 2 clicks, and their last 2 are Charge, Incapacitate, 16 with reflexes, and 1 damage and power. So she's just basically getting up in their face and helping you do more damage. She's kind of a close combat cop, which is kind of neat. She has both fields.
Yeah.
I like her a lot. I've only played against her. I don't actually played with her yet, but I like how they kind of built her a little bit like Commissioner Gordon in that sense.
Yeah.
So
like the same PD type thing, but changed. Like Different,
but same mechanic.
Yeah. Same mechanic with a different final effect. Kind of like with the JS18 ability.
Right.
Traits. All right. Next up, we got number 29. It's another Batman. This makes number 2.
Dun dun dun.
Keeping with DC's whole thing of
I make sure the numbers are right. It seems wrong. Go ahead.
keeping with the whole thing of 3+ Batmans per set.
Hey man, that Batman name makes money.
Anyway, got the Batman family, detective, and police keywords. Real name is Bruce Wayne, so it's still a standard Batman.
ID card option.
ID card option. ID card option just off Batman. You don't need the Bruce Wayne part.
No, but I'm saying for 70 points, that's a pretty decent.
He ignores elevated terrain for movement. And he's got 2 traits. He's got the Thrill Killer 62. Did we read that one?
Not for this one.
Okay. When any character is KO'd by an attack, after resolutions, remove an action token from Batman. And his other trait is friendly characters' defense values can't be modified by opposing characters. Which is... Oh, and it's named Enemy of Corrupt Cops.
I think that trait's really good.
Dang solid. He's got the PD and the Batman family team ability. So he's got the stealth and he can -1. He's only got 4 range, which is kind of low for most Batmans, but it's okay.
4 or 5's about his battering range.
He's got
Australian. He'd be a 10.
He's got 8 sidestep with 10 attack on his first 2 clicks and willpower, with a 3 and a 2 outwit damage. Then he switches it up to the running shot, in cap, toughness with no damage, 11 attack instead of 10s there, so it goes up.
18 defense right
18
there.
defense and 17 defense. And then he goes back to sidestep for his last 2 clicks with 10, then 9 attack, 17, then 16 defense with combat reflexes and close combat expert with 3 damage still printed.
I love these last clicks,
he doesn't care that he's got a 9 attack because he's got CCE. There's a lot of that in this set where they have lower attacks, but they've got that close combat expert or range combat expert to boost him back up.
Bust it, yep.
But he's got the like you said, the thrill killer trait, so he gets to just go, hey, yeah, I have an action token, and now I don't have an action token because you died.
I just love that trait where they can't be reduced values for defenses.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, him being able to just say everybody on his team's defenses can't be reduced by opposing characters is fantastic.
Like those Scarecrows out there or the Sinestro stuff, just nope.
I mean, it's just their defense values, but that's your biggest thing is their defense value.
Gotta keep that defense up.
You keep that defense up, they don't take damage. They can perplex down your attack or your damage all day, but
sure.
I mean, it's just going to make it harder for anybody to hit. That just makes you go to a 0-0 roll-off.
Have fun, go nuts, just build a thrill killer team. They all clear.
Thrill killer team.
Oh, speaking of thrill killer.
Speaking of it, number 30, Robin.
Oh my gosh, he's so good.
I will find out.
This guy, dude.
This guy's so good.
Keyword, Batman family. Real name, Rickard. Wow.
Yeah, not...
Rickard the Russian guy.
Grastork. I apologize to our Russian friends out there.
Rickard the Russian guy.
He's got the Batman team ability, 40 points. Let's see what makes him so grody.
Stupid.
Robin, left some points back in your set build there.
So Thrill Killer 62, just went over that one with the Batman.
Yep.
Second trait, Hunting Vengeance for Robin. When Robin is KO'd, give an action token to each opposing character within 6 squares.
No line of fire. No line of fire needed. Just 6 squares. Get an action token.
And speaking of range, he's got 5 range, 2 lightning bolts. Wow. Wow.
Wow, you see it now.
And now look at his dial.
Look at his dial.
He's stupid for 40 points.
Wow. I'll stop saying wow and tell you why.
Just throw him at your opponent. Go ahead and kill him.
His first 2 movement is charge, 8 movement, 11 attack. On click 1, he's an 18 defense with reflexes. He's a 20 up close.
With stealth.
With stealth.
Because
why not? Or, you know, 3 damage. So, okay, that's nice. Second click, 8, 11, 17, 3.
Yep.
Last 3 clicks, he goes to 7 movement sidestep. So he now gets 9 movement. Have fun.
He's already in the fight by that point.
Drops down to kind of 10s and 9s for his attack, 17s for his last 3 defense with reflexes, but last 3 clicks of damage. Combat expert. Close combat expert.
Again.
So more 11 threes.
Yep. 11 threes.
Guess what? Removing those action tokens all day.
Boop.
Play this guy with the Batgirl common. Mm-hmm. That's good stuff.
Like I said, just make a thrill killer team.
I have a cheap team. I'm pretty sure it's almost 300 points just putting all the thrill kill people together, right?
But I haven't yet to play him, but...
Me either. Oh, yeah. Give this Robin a blood axe, guys. That's just rude.
He'll push all day and steal energy and then remove an action token because you died.
Because he had the exploit weakness, Battle Fury. Oh, your shape change and reducers mean nothing to me. I don't need to be carried because I'm freaking Robin. And
take
if you
that
kill
3
me...
penetrating damage. Oh, you died? Okay, I take 1 click, I heal 1 click, I clear an action token because you died.
And Batman and everybody else that's a thrill killer also clear.
And then you finally kill Robin. Good job.
So
your whole
dumb.
team gets an action token.
Oh, and most of your team was already on an action token? Oh, you don't have willpower or
Y'all
indom?
push.
Take a token. Or take a damage with that token.
Oh, and you died? Clear someone. Oh,
yeah, your other three killers, if he dies, they take tokens off of them. This is awesome.
Thank you, WizKids.
Thank you, WizKids.
This Robin's so good.
Best Robin
40
ever.
points. 40 points.
Yeah.
So dumb.
Ridiculous.
What if someone's going to try and make it a meta thing and see how it works?
He could probably hold up.
He could probably hold up. It's too bad he's not like, he's not, what's his name? The Robin who's Nightwing.
So if you push him to kill a Unimind, like you pop a Unimind, when the Eternals drop, Robin won't KO until after the Eternals hit the field, right? Unimind was on 1 action token. All the Eternals now have 2 action tokens. You get a free turn.
Basically, so you gotta clear. It's pretty good. Now, speaking of good Robins, this one isn't half bad either. She's not as good, but I still like her a lot. So this is Robin number 31. This is Stephanie Brown. She's got Batman Family and Gotham City as appropriate, and she ignores hindering her movement, which I love with Batman. Means I can move, whatever. She's got 5 range, 2 bolts, just like Robin did. She's only 55 points and has running shot in cap with super senses, so not too bad. And then she goes down into leap climb, precision strike with ESD, and perplex. This is more of her, I'm going to perch, plex up and down values, and if they come near me, I just try my best, So, and then I love this trait. It's called War Games. When Robin is KO'd, remove an action token from each friendly character.
Period.
Everywhere. Yep.
Period.
Just, oh, you killed my Robin. Everyone gets vengeance for her now. It's ridiculous. I like
You're
her
playing
a lot.
thrill killers, and one of your thrill killers is on 2 action tokens.
Yeah.
Now it's on 0 action tokens. Have fun.
Oh, it's double up, huh? Ooh. That's good on thrill killer teams for whatever reason. That's cool. So yeah, she's more basic, kind of more what you see, what you get, but she's got decent values. A good range for her, actually, for 5 range, 2 bolts with the incap. That's not terrible. With running shot, through hindering, so she hides and hides and hides the whole time. We haven't had Stephanie Brown Robin in forever. I'm pretty glad we got one. She's actually really good. Next.
I haven't played her, but she looks like she's going to be a fun one. Add her to the thrill killer team, just
because.
Or not even a thrill killer
Just
team.
even Batman Family is fine.
Number 32.
Oh yeah, this chick.
Red Tornado. I referenced her earlier during the Commons video. She's dumb.
Oh yeah.
She's 45 points. She has Justice Society in past, so that means she has the Justice Society of America team ability. Just stupid.
So much salt.
So she has the Justice... This is actually kind of interesting with her. She has the Justice Society of America team ability to pass that around. And she also has Defend normally. So she doesn't need to be played with Justice Society. Yep. But her trait for the Justice Society is once returned for all characters with this trait, if a character uses it, to replace his defense with Red Tornadoes. If the attack missed, heal the target 1 click.
On an 18 defense.
Wow.
That's
Her real name is Abigail Matilda Ma Hunkle. She's got a damage ability, which this is what makes her stupid. She has support. Period. Double power. Place any number of other friendly characters within 4 squares adjacent to Red Tornado and then heal each placed character with the Justice Society keyword 1 click. She essentially just takes your whole team and condenses it. You've got a character behind you 4 squares, put him in front of you. That gives you a 6 square free move with that character.
You know what's really bad about this? You know who has Justice Society keyword and is played in the meta?
Green Lantern. Chase Green Lantern. Is it really played in the meta?
Super rare Green Lantern from Joker's Wild and Jakeem Thunder. And they can heal after that's done if they've taken damage.
Really?
Really.
Ah. Just when you thought Jakeem couldn't get any more gross. Here, give you a Red Tornado. Have fun. Ah.
And then she's defending him 18. So...
But, so I played against her and the super rare Wonder Woman.
Wow.
Who has 8 charge and 12 attack with 4 damage.
Sure, yeah.
And, I forgot that Red Tornado had that trait, or that ability. So I positioned myself what I thought was in a good spot. And then he did the double power action and then charged me because I was close enough.
Because, you know,
and
gaining 6 squares.
What makes this Red Tornado more stupid than anything else that she has is they gave her Indom.
Yep.
She should not have Indom for that power. Not for 45 points.
This is an uncommon.
Not for an uncommon. She should not have Indom with that power. She has regen and support on her last 2 clicks. So it's like, oh, you hit her, guess what? She's coming back.
Yeah, if you don't kill her, she's going to come back.
She's got sidestep on her first 2 clicks to move around. She's got 10-3 on her first click. So even if you do try and get in her way, she's just going to punch you.
Yeah, she's not like a weakling or anything. I ain't stretched the word.
I don't like it.
So guys, that concludes the uncommons for the Harley Quinn and Gotham Girls set review. Holy cow, there's a lot of good stuff in that price range, huh guys?
Yeah.
Get your uncommons while they're hot.
Jeez.
So, question for you guys. What is your favorite uncommon from the set? We'll go ahead and tell you ours. Colin, do you have a favorite one?
My favorite's got to be Robin.
Like that 40-point Robin is just too good.
He's so good. I love Poison Ivy. That Bombshell Poison Ivy is really good, but that Robin just takes the cake.
Yeah.
With his ability to do what he does, he just...
I myself, I'm picking the Bombshell Poison Ivy. George, who's your favorite uncommon that we went through there?
So much.
I know. Like with the last video, there's just so many to choose from that it's hard to just pick one. So I'm just going to pick the Thrill Killer team ability. Or the
Thrill Killer trait.
The Thrill Killer trait.
Just because, you know, oh, I killed you. Remove action tokens from everybody. Go again.
Okay. Seems fair. Alright, guys. So, we'll catch you guys in the rare review. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Tell us how we're doing. We always appreciate your guys' feedback. And always remember,
strike first.
Strike hard.
Catch you later, guys.